When I interview a new agent, somebody who's newly licensed, I always ask them this question, and nobody's ever gotten all three answers. Once in a while, they'll get one, but typically they don't get any because they don't teach them this in school. Here's what I ask them. What are the three most important things that you do as an agent? Now think about it. What do you get paid most for per hour? There's three things. Number one is to lead generate, find business. Number two, go on appointments. You go ahead, you you find the business, then you go on the appointment. Number three, negotiate offers. Everything else is your goal is to leverage that out. We say as agents when we talk with for sale by owners, like, there's 180 tasks to take care of when you're selling your home. Well, if you're focused, especially if you're an individual agent, if you're taking care of 180 tasks and you've got more than one client, you're busy. And yet the goal is in real estate to really make money, to make this a career that's viable for you. You want to leverage those things. Doesn't mean you're providing less service, doesn't mean that you're not intimately associated with your clients and serving them. Actually, far from it. You're able to help more people when you can offload those things on your plate that are, maybe $10 to $15 an hour tasks. So how are you leveraging your business? How are you leveraging yourself in 2026? Can you use a transaction coordinator? Maybe you hire a third-party company. Can somebody sit in on inspections for you, or at least half the inspection? What are you doing to maximize your dollar per hour? So in other words, when you get a closing, you kind of do the rough math. I spent 15 hours on this sale, including drive time, all that other stuff. How much dollars per hour did you get? Was it $50 an hour? Or was it $250 an hour? Or even more, $500 an hour? That's your job as an agent, to have a truly viable business. And what does that leverage do for you? It gives you more time to do the things that bring the biggest return for you while you're working. I mean, if we're gonna work, we might as well get the most dollars per hour we can. And it also gives you more time to spend time with the people who are most important to you, your friends, your family, because if you're able to be more productive, more efficient, and more profitable, then eventually you can work not having to grind it out day after day, week after week, month after month. Because let's face it, in real estate, the grind can easily set up on you when you're having to do everything. So something to think about. And if that means that you're looking for leverage in 2026, maybe that is, as I mentioned, getting a transaction coordinator. Maybe that's automating some things. Maybe that's partnership on a team. So things to think about if you want to learn more and just have just a talk about what team looks like. Happy to chat with you. Thanks so much for tuning in. Bye-bye.